Feeling good. Good squad here that we got together. Off to a good start, which is always fun to be a part of. Just trying to be as comfortable and as enjoying every minute of it.
Well, you sure look very comfortable out there, and with a lot of success this beginning of the season. Anything that changed during spring training, or is just Josh Hader being Josh Hader?
I think it's just getting back to what I do best, not trying to do too much. I think last year I got into some places where I tried to force things and try and be better than I had to be. Just trying to not put any expectations on myself and just go out and compete and have fun.
Some new faces from last year, but it's still a team that's very deep in a lot of areas, huh?
Absolutely. We got a good squad. I think that's the exciting part about it, is that, especially when you got a guy like Tuve, just voicing up that he'll go and change his position. That's the biggest thing is you got selfless guys on this team that, they're doing everything they can just to help the team win. And, when you got that and you got a good mix of guys like that in the clubhouse, good things are going to come out of that.
What do you do for the long haul? Well, in terms of staying healthy and in shape?
Really just trying to read my body, focus on, continuing to keep my strength, but be able to also recover and take my time when I need to, not trying to overdo every day. Just try and get 1% better each day and just build on top of that.
And another topic, being in Houston, it's been a little bit more than a year that you're back with the Astros. We've talked about you and your love for Mexican food. You had tacos for a party there.
Yeah.
Anything that you have explored additional in terms of not only Mexican food, but other things?
Other foods. Honestly, the food here in Houston, we get spoiled with. There's a lot of different cultured foods out here, and one of the foods that my wife and I have kind of really enjoyed was Persian food. Just you can go out anywhere in the city and be able to enjoy 5-star, top-notch food and be able to experience it. And I think that's the great part about it. It's doesn't matter where it's at, it's going to be really good food.
Have you tried Venezuelan food?
In the clubhouse, I haven't been to technically a spot out here, but we always have in the clubhouse, so I'll always definitely dive in.
I'll recommend one to you, but it's not very healthy, but it's very tasty.
That's all we need. That's what they're for, You got to have the good vibes, but good food on top of that.
What do you think of, you do. What do you think of your new teammate, Isaac Paredes? Mexico loves him, and I think he's carrying the country with the World Baseball Classic coming in. A lot of eyes are on him.
Absolutely. Top-notch dude. He's fun to be a part of, be around and be able to share the field with him and just be on the same team and share that with him. It's been great. Just getting to know him, it's been really fun. He was trying to recruit me for the Mexican team. I said I don't think I'm inherited that way, but I think it's just it's awesome just to see the passion for the sport in his country, and that's what you enjoy. Especially that's what the World Baseball Classic is about, right? Showing your love for your country and being able to show that passion.
Why was he trying to recruit you?
Why? He said he wanted to be the closer for him.
No, but what was the connection?
Well, my wife is Mexican and my son's half. So I said I'm not fully inherited, but my son can definitely be a part of it. But no, so that's kind of how I was getting recruited.
And lastly, how you guys are still having fun, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the biggest thing about this game is if you're not having fun doing it, it's going to be a long season for you. So for us as a clubhouse as a whole, everybody talks to each other. We all hang out. We enjoy the camaraderie of each other. So that's ultimately what makes a good clubhouse, and then ultimately makes a great team on the field.